Good evening, friends, fellow traders. I greet you all. My name is Samuel Okoye-Ocha. We are watching technical analysis based on Elliott Wave idea. Okay, I will bring you currency pairs analysis, DSY, Euro USD, Euro JPY, Euro GBP, Euro AUD, Euro New Zealand, Euro CHF, Euro CAD, Euro USD CAD, USD JPY, USD CHF, New Zealand USD, gold, silver, pounds JPY, and other JPY pairs. I will like to make this analysis to be fast. So for that reason, I will do it from my Telegram group. I have uploaded all the charts on my Telegram group, so I will be opening it one by one. Please note that this analysis is free, and you must know that if you want to follow my analysis, it means you are ready to accept losses, because I do make losses. So I make profits most of the time. Sometimes I make losses. So you will bear with me and accept the losses you will make if you are following my analysis. My analysis do not guarantee 100% profit all the time. Okay. So if you are my students, all the charts have been uploaded in our Slack. This is our Slack group. Many of them have been uploaded. All of them from DXY have been uploaded. If you have any question, you may ask, and I will reply to you. Okay. This is DXY, and this is today's chart. Okay. So I will use the Telegram chat opens better than Slack. So, and I mean faster. So I'll use that. Also, if you are on my Telegram group, you can ask your questions. Then I'll answer you if time permits me. If not, then anytime I have time, I will answer you. Secondly, if you are my students, you have the right to ask me questions anytime, and I will give you answers. Okay, so this is DXY. On DXY, the trend is still down after the three waves correction, A, B, C. After the three waves correction, A, B, C, the trend, the market is still going down, as you can see. Okay, watch out for 93.3 price zone for reversal. So the current buying will be temporary, subject to this level before we expect the selling continuation. Okay. So 4 hours, in 4 hours chart, you can see this is wave 1. Then this is just an A, B, C. So we expect the price to turn from here and down. Please note that it's not the more that the price will come to this level. As a matter of fact, the price can turn back any place above this line is still valid. If the price comes to this level and turn, it's still valid. Okay, but this is the maximum and salary level we are looking at in this price zone. So get ready for that. If you trade DXY, all this we expect three waves, A, B, C. Then selling will continue. The 1 hour chart on DXY, on the 1 hour chart, we labeled it correctly, A, B, C. So expect a reversal between 93, 200, 93, 300, 94, and 3,400 and 3,500. So this is the reversals zone. All these charts are saved on our, as you can see, you can save all these charts for a future reference. If you subscribe to our Telegram channel, which the link is below this video, you click it and join. You also see my phone numbers there. You can ask me questions or I'll send you a link to join. Okay. USD, the 1 hour chart, sorry, the daily chart, we are still going up. We are still going up. So after the brief correction, this correction, after that, we are still going up. So the chart is not very clear here. So going back to the lower time frame. Why I'm showing you this is that to know where the main trend is going. Right now, it's going back, but the selling is based on 1 hour and 4 hours time frame. But count on daily time frame, it is buying already. Okay, so let's see 1 hour, 4 hours. 4 hours, we can see we are expecting an ABC. Then after that, the buying continues. Whenever DSY, whatever the dollar index is buying, USD is selling. And whenever USD is buying, dollar index will be selling. So they go up opposite direction. So the same, we expected ABC for sale on DSY. Now we expect ABC to buy on USD. So we are getting A, getting B, then C we're looking at. So expect the selling to continue from 1.1775, 1.173, 1.172 area for buying continuation. 1 hour, just to show you that this very wave B have formed a 3 waves move, A, B, C, internal move. So once here is broken, selling is an idea. And when selling is finished, you look for buy setup. If you don't know what the buy setup is, then you need to join our class. We teach you all those things. JPY. JPY is making a nice pattern on harmonics. This is either Catley or Catley pattern, I suppose, a butterfly, but whichever one, we focus on lower time frame, which is what I try to show you. This is weekly, but interestingly, the weekly have been going buying for a long time. So let's see daily. JPY daily, you can see it is a bullish move, and we have gotten 5 waves pullback, W, X, Y, X, Z, and the channel have been broken. So, in my opinion, the buying is still going on, but sometimes in our time frame we are selling, but overall trend is still buying. Weekly is buying, daily is buying. So lower time frame, there are so many buying and selling that makes a candle on daily time frame. So that's how it is. Let's go to 4 hours to show you furthermore. On 4 hours, you can see that this very move is wave 1, and wave 2 is making a kind of WXY, which is A, then A, B, C, B, C. So look for A, B, C, then buying. So it means that if you get a sell set up on 4 hours or 1 hour, you can sell, but the selling will not be much. So we expect the buying to continue around 129, 128.8, 128.7, and so forth. So what is for this level for buying continuation? For now, selling is what is obtainable now. GBP, I'm expecting the price to continue the buying from here. Okay. The only way I can make this tell is that this is A, B, C, what we call an expanding flat. And you must know, if you know about wave analysis, you know that expanding flats can, to predict the limit is not that easy. So be an expanding flat, it means that it can still go lower. Please note, an expanding flat is not an easy pattern to guess. We can still get something like this to come to this level again before the buying. And if that is the case, it means that this very tool you see here will be now here. So take note of that. Expanding flats can behave anyhow, but watching closely on 1 hour, I think we may get the buying from here. In this type of situation, when you want to buy, use smaller lot size in case if it begins to behave strangely. Okay, see 1 hour time frame here. In 1 hour time frame, I recommend the buying when the price closes above this level. You can see it 0.855. When price goes above this level, I mean in a bullish manner, then you can buy from here. So don't try to buy from here because the price may do something like this and go down. So, but if price goes above this place properly, then the buying will continue. Hope you know what I mean by properly. I have explained it before in my past video, so I can do that now. You know AUD, the daily chart. The daily chart is moving up, but now we are making correction. And in my opinion, this is an A, B, C correction. So we are looking for the price to give us 3 waves. We are getting the first wave. We're looking at the second one and third one before the buying continues. So let's see what we have on lower time frame. You know AUD, this is wave A, and wave B will likely give us 3 waves or 5. It can be 5, it can be 3. So what I mean by that, the 3 waves can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, but in my opinion, it will be within this channel. It can be 3. It can be just 1, 2, 3. Then it drops. So I'm looking for sell, but the selling, I'm not in a haste to sell. In the sense that some, in a correction, it can behave anyhow. We can see something like this. It may end here, and you see a sharp drop. But the bottom line is the close below here opens up for the selling. Then if you know how to what trade setup is, when price comes to this level, in case it doesn't reach this level, then if you see setup, you sell it from here. But if you don't know what setup is, then wait for it to close below this level. You know New Zealand. You know New Zealand. This pattern wanted to waste my time, so I couldn't do it on it for a long time. It is very, very complex, but nevertheless, I can deduce something from it. This is the previous move ended here. The previous pattern ended here, and we have A, B, C, which is the big A, and we have another A, B, C, something like that. Just 3 waves, bigger waves, which is B. Although internally, this very move is not a B type of movement, but in today's market, patterns can print any type of idea. We have seen that in pound JPY, months back. So the B is always something like this. But this is so sharp. Nevertheless, I cannot call it anything but with B. So now what next is, once the market goes above 0.67053 area, then the buying will become valid. Okay, so that's all we have. Let's do have the, okay, the lower time frame is here. You can see the 1 hour chart. We are looking for buy above this level, but do you know what? Buy setup can be found here. Buy setup can be found this level, but you must know it. If you don't know how to recognize a buy setup or setup, just don't risk your money. Wait for it to close above this level, then the buying will continue. Euro CHF 2 hours chart. The movement is up, but we are at least having an A, B, C. We are having an A, B, C. So we are getting A. Then the B, we expect the B to make 3 waves, something like this. A, B, C before the drop. After this drop, we look for buy around this area. Okay, so watch out for it. The buying, the selling will make sense if we have another move up. Euro CAD, we are looking for the selling. This very fast reversal is somehow not expected. I didn't expect this type of sharp reversal. You can see this candle, this sharp candle. I never expected this sharp candle, but it has happened. Okay, so what next? I expected something like this, then drop, but this movement is sharp. Now, what is the implication? The implication is this, that the selling may delay. We may have something like this before the selling, unless we have another sharp move down. If not, because of the sharpness of this very move, we may have a delay before the selling. In any case, to me, the buying it's not a good idea, because this is an impulse, and this correction have been much. Okay, I believe that this drop have started from here. Okay, whatever is happening here may be an A, B, C. It may not even do this thing. It may just be an A, B, C, then it will drop. Okay, so watch closely. If you trade Euro CAD, you watch closely to know when you will make an entry. USD CAD. My bias here is that WXY is a running flat. Meanwhile, validation level for this assumption is at the break of above current swing high at 1.29548, while a move lower than the Y level, we open the door for an example for an expanding flat, which we then shift wave 2 to lower. So I wrote this so that whoever have the chart will read what I'm trying to say. Now this is what I wrote there. This is wave 1, and this is WSY. Is an expanding is a running flat at the meantime. So the possibility that this can turn to an expanding flat exists. Okay, and if that is the case, then the wave 2 will come to this level. Then the buying will start here. But in my opinion, the buying have started. But markets can change at any time. but the buying have already started. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so this is the current swing high. Once the market breaks this, here will be the next target. Okay, so that's for the USD CAD daily chart. Let me go to 4 hours. 4 hours. Okay, so okay, as I said, that what you saw on daily chart is this. Here is wave 1, and this is WXY, which is a running flat. Then what I'm trying to say is that this very move is impulsive. So we can, in my assumption, this buying will continue after some little correction. It will then continue, and after that, so as I was saying, in my opinion, we are, this wave 2 has ended. Then the buy has started. Okay, so with this, we're going to have a little move back, then it continues. But in a situation we have, in a situation we get a sharp sell. If we get a sharp move downwards, it would be abnormal because this can be A, B, C. So it can happen. But this is secondary. If it happens, this wave 2 will shift this place. But for now, here is wave 2. This is likely to happen, but this can still happen. So I give you all the options. So whichever one that is developing, you will understand. The 1 hour chart, is for a clear view. You can see this is wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is A, B, C. Then this is wave 1. Then after wave 1, we have A, B, C. So I'm expecting the corrective move to happen this area. Then the buying will continue. If I see 3 waves move to this level, I will buy. Here's the JPY. Here's JPY. This is 5 waves move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we know after 5 waves, 3 waves is expected. Though sometimes there can be more than 3 waves, like when we have WSY, XZ, but at least we expect 3 waves. And this first 3 waves is too small to be the whole correction after this very move. So I'm expecting another drop to this level. So in my opinion, USJPY is going to 108 and below. But before that, let us see how it will go. You know, this daily chart, it gives us the view for weeks and months ahead. So let's go to 4 hours. In 4 hours, we can see the end of wave A, wave B, wave C is developing in 3 big waves, W, X, Y. Okay, so we are getting W, we are getting an X, then the Y we develop most of the time in 5 waves, something like this. Maybe like this is 1, then A, B, C, 2, 3, A, B, C, 4, 5. So this is the type of chart we are looking at on USD JPY. So why am I showing you this? Because you may see it happen like this. You look for sell from here. If you know what sell setup is, if not, wait for it to break this low, then you sell. Let me check if I have the 1 hour chart here. Do I have it? Okay, I have it. 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart, you can see USD JPY. So we are looking for 3 waves, okay, which we will likely get. Like this is an N, then this is an B, this is B, then C, then the selling will continue. The selling may bounce to this level and make an ABC again before breaking it, or it can break it uprightly. So all these things for you to note, okay, what we are expecting to see before we continue the selling. Euro CHF daily, we are expecting A, B, C, big A, B, small A, B, C, that will complete the move. Okay. In this case, if this ABC will happen, then after this level, we may get this kind of type of move, then another drop to make a big A, B, C. Or we may get something like this to make it A, B, C. So, but what is important is look out for the immediate setup, which is we are looking for this to happen. Now, let us see 4 hours to know if it has to happen or not. In 4 hours, we can see that this very drop is an indication that this will likely happen. Now, what do we expect? We have a bounce here. So maybe A, B, C, this, or maybe a flag, A, B, C, this. So in any case, I can only sell. Stop loss will be here for the meantime. Then when this place breaks, stop loss will come to this level or to this level. Okay. So we move. So I even have the 1 hour charts. So the 1 hour chart, you can see what we're expecting. This is wave 1. Then wave 2 is likely to end up anywhere from this level. Then it will drop again towards that far low area. New Zealand USD. Okay, we expect after these 5 waves move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. So 3 waves is what we expect, and the 3 waves we expect it to end around this, either this yellow channel or inside this blue box. So let's go to 1 hour to see it in a clearer form. So you can see we are getting wave A, and it is 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you know, I don't want to label everything, but if you check it, you see it's 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, 4, then 5. Then we have W, X, Y, which is A, which is B, this is C for the wave B. Then wave C, we are getting maybe 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what we are expecting. So New Zealand USD is a sell market, and the sell is almost confirmed. The sell is almost confirmed. So just keep watching this very channel. Once it breaks, look for your entry. Gold and silver, we still have we are still expecting a drop. Okay, once gold breaks this low, then selling will continue. And of course, some have started selling from here, but it is risky to sell or buy without confirmation, because you may think it will go down from here, then you may see it you may see it. You may see it doing something like this before doing this. And when it's going to do that, you want to be comfortable. Or even still, it may even change direction. You may see something like this, then you will lose. But if you wait for it to break this low, then you will not lose. Okay, so let's go to silver. Silver, I posted this chart for my students last Friday, and after about 1 hour, the sale confirmed. So we are now selling this. We are in profit already, and we still have ways to drop, to go. Okay, not just only this. There are so many charts I used to post for free on those who are on my Telegram channel. Whenever I have time, I will make charts and post for those on my side to benefit. That's one of the benefits to be on my channel, my Telegram channel. Okay, pound JPY. The daily chart is going up, but since we have a swing here, we need to wait for the lower time correction to finish before we continue the buying. Okay, so let's see 4 hours first to know what we have there. Okay, 1 hour is what I posted. Okay, now you can see we will likely get 3 waves move down. A, B, C. Then after that, the buying will continue. Okay, so watch out for 3 waves. We are going to wave A, wave B, then wave C. After that, we look for buy setup. Look, not just you don't just buy blindly. Look for buy setup after this drop before you buy. And even to say this is an idea, if I get a good structure from here, I will sell it. Pounds USD. Okay, in pounds USD, there are 2 possibilities here. One, this ABC, the correction ended here. And if that is the case, it means that we are not going to get a lower level than this. Okay, now what do I mean? If you keep getting corrections like this, you may not go over to this level, because this is wave 2, and this is the end of wave C. Now, if this wave C is not the last wave, for instance, this is my opinion, that this is the bigger wave A, then the bigger wave B, the bigger wave C will come to this level. Now, will this happen or not? Let's see the time frame to give us more clue whether it will happen or not. I mean, whether we will expect it or not. Oh, I omitted the 4 hours, but it doesn't matter. If we get, if the selling continues in a strong manner and the price breaks this level, then that very bigger selling will happen. If not, we will likely get a bounce back and buying will continue. Okay, so when I focus on the lower time frame and what we see there. Pound CHF. Pound CHF, we have the same scenario like pounds USD. This is A, B, C, and this C, you can see where I labeled C. To me, this C is an incomplete sequence, but C, sometimes that's what we call truncate. The full length of C is supposed to be here, but it turned back here and was going up in a strong manner. So because of that, we have 2 scenarios. One, the C have ended here, and if that is the case, the current selling will likely end here, and the buying will continue. Then if we see a strong selling, that continues, it means that this wave C will complete the full length, either this level or deeper to this level. So if you are buying pounds CHF, you just need to be careful, because the selling, I mean, what I mean by buying is big candle, that's bigger time frame structure is what I'm referring to. Bigger time frame structure I'm referring to. If you are buying, be careful, because the selling might not be over. Okay, let's check lower time frame. You can see this 4 hours. Okay, so if you get a strong move, maybe we break this and come to this level. If you get a strong move, you may get this and this. But if you don't get a strong move, you may get this, this, and this. So depending on what will really happen, then this is 1, this is 2, then 3 is that we can still get this move, and come to this level. So we have 3 things on this very issue. But right now, we are selling towards this level. That's what is important. Then what happens is that we need to check the manner the price dropped to this level. If it is so strong, then it may break it and go lower. If it wasn't strong, we may have a reversal from here. Then price will go up again. Pounds CAD. Pounds CAD. This candle shows us that the selling, that this very WXY will complete. Okay, but we have to wait for it to break this low, because it can bounce back and go up again. But right now, look at this very candle, is a selling signal candle. So I expect it to break this level and drop. So that's my expectation on this. So you know whether you think will along with me or not, but breaking this low confirms the selling. Okay, so that's it. The next is the 1 hour charts. Come in. The 1 hour charts, I'm expecting, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm expecting it to so first of all, we expect this current move to continue. Maybe something like this will happen. Then we watch what happens when it comes to this level. Okay, but surely the selling will come to this level. After that, we know what to do next. Pounds to New Zealand. Pounds New Zealand, this is a daily chart. Okay, and the previous move ended here. And this is a corrective move in a WXY. So I thought it would go to this level. This is one of the reasons I always tell you to watch out for, because the market will not always do what you forecast it will do. So this is where I thought it will come, but it didn't come here and break this channel. So I expect at least A, B, C, 3 waves move before this again. So lower time frame will tell us more. Let's check 4 hours. Okay, 4 hours. Okay, though I didn't label this, but you can see this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So anyway, it's a 5, though not a clear 5 waves anyway, but it's a 5 waves move. Okay, so what we expect now is 1, A, B, C. So it will go to this level or below it, then a drop will happen. So what will you do? If you don't know how to get to, if you want to recognize the setup when it will happen, then wait for it to break this low before you sell. This is one of the reasons I told you you need to join our class, because we can't wait for it to break this low, because whenever we see setup, we know it. So we will likely sell from here or from here when we see setup. But you have to wait for it to come to this level, because you don't know what is set up. You may see it going up and come to this level. You may not know that the pattern have changed. You may think it will come down, then it will do this and go up again. So that's why you need to learn all these things. When you see your chart, you know what it's trying to do. Okay, and here is where we are bringing to an end our today's analysis. Because of time, I cannot show you more than this. So maybe by tomorrow, because tonight I have class with my students, so I can't go more than this. Tomorrow, I will go to cryptos. Then I will touch US 100, US 30, Nifty, Nikkei, Dow Jones, DAX, UK 100, Tesla, copper, nickel, S&P 500. Then I will go to Bitcoins and other cryptos. See, one thing about technical analysis is that when you know it, you know it. Okay, people are shivering after the drop of Bitcoin. And I show people who are following me this chart, I told them, the time I draw this, the price is still here. And I told them, this is where I expect a reversal. And it reversed exactly where I thought it will happen. So all these things are not magic, they are knowledge. So, and on this very chart now, unless we have what we call double correction, in double correction, we made it this and this and drop again. But if the double correction don't occur, then the price begin to go up again. So they are knowledge, and this is the type of knowledge I have not due to get. All you need to do is to pay little money and join our class. Now that I have time to teach, because time will come when I will not be able to teach. Okay, thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye.